Brace yourself, travelers. Dottore is coming for us with something big, and in this video, I'm gonna explain why I don't believe he's dead with my theories based on what we know so far. So, watch it till the end. Spoiler alert, Song of the Waking Moon ending. This glitch. This glitch is the creepiest thing we have encountered in Song of Waking Moon. It closely resembles the patterns of Totoro's boss form and Irminsul. In fact, kinda surprising how we got double endings of the same quest, one at the moon and the other one on Teyvat. Every story has one beginning and one ending, but two endings. Two endings, two possibilities, two worlds. Maybe right now, Teyvat is in two worlds. Maybe Dottore's experiment was successful and Dottore's new world is already there. Well, the other possibility is Irmin's soul is burning currently as now we speak. Since everything is recorded in Irmin's soul, if even our journey is recorded in Irmin's soul, burning of Irmin's soul corrupts our records and thus two endings. But I don't think Dottore would burn Irmin's soul this early. It was supposed to be an endgame canon event. But who knows what Hoyoverse is planning? Anyway, here's the second point. Did you notice Dottore's voice lines during the fight against us?
I expected this experiment to last longer. I'm still collecting data. Experiment begins.
If you have played the quest, you know how determined he was for us to join him.
Hello there, traveler.
And he had no intention to fight us, but just to create the new world. As if he is not fighting us but rather analyzing his experiment. It felt like he was calculating our movements, which surely indicate future fights, and that tells us this is far from over. Dottore's goal is not to become the god, but to create a new world with a new god. And I don't think he's the type to miscalculate possibilities, cause he's a scientist with centuries of wisdom. From the beginning of the quest, be it using Raria to fight Columbina to becoming the final god, I feel it's all part of his plan. Maybe Project Chusa? Those who don't know or forgot, Teyvat will turn cold soon. With this, our third evidence is we can see that local legends are glitching, as if their existence is slowly getting corrupted after the fight, as if their data has been compromised in some kind of simulation. Even in the recent Lantern Ride event, the screen glitched again when Hu Tao and the team were looking towards the moon and were returning after looking at the moon. We seriously don't know what's the case here, but I guess it happens when people are gazing at the moon, like how Varka was looking at the moon and screen glitched. Then again, Hu Tao and returning after gazing at the moon. Well, I think there are two possibilities here. The heavenly principle is facing disturbances because of recent incidents. So much has happened since the traveler has set foot in Teyvat, be it pulling the heavenly principles by Fossilor, Capitano's paradox of dead or alive, to creating a false moon by Dottore. I feel all these incidents have made Teyvat unstable. Now, the second possibility is Teyvat's borders are collapsing. During the quest, Rematerialize protects Teyvat's borders from Abyss energy. Well, since the moon finally is back in Teyvat, maybe it has disturbed the Teyvat's borders? To be honest, I think this is more believable. Well, whatever the case, it's not a joke. It's a warning of what is yet about to come. With this, back in 2022, Genshin released a trailer called Winter Night's Lazzo. In the trailer, we watched that his prime was busy in little experiment of his even before La Signora's death. It won't be surprising if we later get to know that the Dottore we fought in nod-krai was just a segment of his, considering he can create multiple clones of himself to watch over the world. I know, Nahida forced him to delete clones of him after Sumeru, but who said that he can't create more? He has wisdom of hundreds of years. It would be trivial for him to create more clones. In fact, Moontore's voice, I mean, the one we fought in nod-krai,
Now to that question, I
voice sounded like a guy in his 30s. But the Prime's voice
A little experiment in blasphemy.
sounds more older. So, of course, that was not Prime. With this, my fifth argument is Wanderer's Revenge. After defeating Dottore,
Loathsome world.
Wanderer was perplexed about the whole situation because he wanted to take revenge for what Dottore had done to him. But due to his absence, he couldn't. In fact, he had to show himself in front of Dottore just to save us.
Maybe I regret not getting to end his life with my own hands. Or maybe it's something else. But for whatever reason, I still feel like I have a chip on my shoulder.
After the quest ended, says that there is a chip on his shoulder and he feels something is off. I seriously don't think Hoyoverse would finish Wanderer's story like this after so much build-up. It would be pointless to leave it like that. With this, my sixth and my biggest argument is lack of his corpse. His body disappeared in a flash of life, therefore, no body equals no death. As simple as that. I am not even going to explain this. Signora turned to ashes. Sandrone's body was lying there after she got stabbed. So how come Dottore disappeared? He didn't die, travelers. He is coming for us with something unimaginable. Well, that's enough for me to cope with his defeat. But surely he is not dead. He will come back. With this, I rest my arguments and would appreciate travelers to counter my arguments and prove me wrong. I will keep on proving you all that he is coming for us. Well, that's it for this video. If you agree that he is not dead, please like. If you don't agree, then bring your defenses in comments. If you are watching this far, please subscribe. I am Infi Genshin Impact lore player who is obsessed with
Dottore.
We'll meet you soon in next video. See ya soon. Bye bye.
I must say, you're looking very young today, Doctor.
You know very well that I do not take that as a compliment.
So, where's the segment in the prime of his life then?
He's busy with a little experiment in blasphemy.